Okay, so in last lecture, yesterday lecture, we have seen the first part of the first chapter. Okay, so we'll just revise that whatever that we have studied in last lecture, and then we'll continue for the next part. Okay, so yesterday we have seen that the what is the management, and there are different levels of the management. Okay, so from top level management to lower level management. So whatever that top level management, how they are implementing their strategy onto the middle level manager, and that middle level manager how to carry out the given task through uh, bottom up level manager level. Okay, so what is the exact definition of the management means what? Okay, what are the functions of the different management we have seen in last lecture. So there are 2 to 3 definitions as per the different concerns. So first definition from the Taylor, second Henry. Like this way, you can manage, you can define the management in different ways as per the organization or company. Okay, so important thing is that you should know from top level management to the bottom level management how they are managing all these things. Okay, so how they are just uh, implementing their rules, their guidelines to the employees or middle level manager. Like this way, each and every manager is having their separate rules. Okay, these are the some nature and purpose of the management. Okay, so how management will be arranged, organized with active, effective manner. Okay, purposefully. Then involves efforts of groups. Management is nothing but involves getting things done through the others. Management is a main, we can call as a pillar, main foundation of any organization to carry it out uh, or achieving the whatever that goals of that organization through different level managers. Okay, then it works as a catalyst decision making process. It involves coordinates of all the activities to various departments and resources. Then universal in nature. Okay, so universal means it this type of the management we can apply anywhere, anytime. Okay, we can take the example of the small organization in terms of the industrial company, in terms of the domestic application also. We can use this type of the management level scheme strategy everywhere. Okay, it is an integrated process. Obvious, we are just not a management is not a single part. Okay, it is integration of the all the departments, all the employees, all managers, different level managers. So we are integrating this all department managers, and we just completing the given task. Then next, it is executive function. Then it is both science and art. We can call as a social process. We can call as a multidisciplinary activity. Okay, so this is the some uh, important parameters of the nature and purpose of the management. Now you can see, or now you can just see carefully. These are the some major important parameters of the or functions of the management. We can take the example of one business meeting also. Okay, how we already we have discussed regarding the ethics and principles, how we should behave in professional life with your professional ethics and some rules. Okay, so depending upon this management type, there are two classification type already we have discussed: one managerial functions and operative functions. And in that managing function, already we have seen that planning. Planning is a very important, very basic steps from the management side. So planning, then organizing that things throughout the plan, then staffing, then giving some important and correct direction throughout the process, then controlling if anything is going to wrong, anything is missing from that process plan. So that manager, that department manager should have to take some corrective action. Okay, this is the first managerial function. Then second is operational functions. In that operational function, uh, production, marketing, purchasing, financing, and personnel. So that is uh, second task or second part of this management function. First is uh, we can call as a scheduling, we can call as a planning, all the things, whatever are a given target from the top level management side. And second point is we have to complete that target in actual level. Okay, so for that we required some actual working on the machines. So for that production, after that marketing, then purchasing for some material for the making the finishing good, then financing and personal. Okay, so these are the some important management functions according to manager functions and operational functions. Next is as per the planning classification of the management level. So already we have discussed the planning, organizing, directing, staffing, coordinating, reporting, and budgeting. Okay. So next important thing like how we are going to carry out this management process for the our process planning. So first is a important is a planning. Okay. So after that planning, we have to go for the organizing, then staffing, then directing, and then controlling. Okay. So this is just overview, or we can say as the graph picture of the management process. If in our university exam, they will ask question like explain the management process. So you have to draw first this type of the figure. Okay, so that your answer should be in not only theoretical paragraph. So this diagram will help you to write the answer of that question. So first draw this figure, and afterwards you can write down one by one point: planning, organizing, directing, staffing, controlling. Okay. Next is how that functions we have to manage in correct way. Okay, so in that first is a planning. How that planning that top level manager will be handling. Now you can see that figure workforce management. Okay. First is right people, second is the right skill, right time, right plan, and right cost. Whatever that given task from the top level manager to the middle level manager, so that top level manager should ensure that people should be a right person, which is having right skill at right time, right plan, making plan for that particular product, and at right cost. Okay, that last parameter cost is very important as per the company concern. Okay, whatever that going to be target, company target after all, profit only. Okay, so that product produced cost is less than the selling cost. So this is the some just overview about the top level management side. Second is the organizing. Okay, so now you can just see and you just conclude how we should organize our team. Okay, with the binary level management or with the step level management. Now you can just suppose I will assign one big task, means writing. Please write down the 8 assignment today only. Okay, suppose I'm giving one task to you people, and I just say like please complete this within 1 hour or 1.5 hours. So this is not possible for a single person. Okay, so you have to make one group, one team, and then you have to just divide that work into number of people, so that will be easy for you completion of the task. Like this way, suppose I am a top level manager side, and you are the middle level manager side. Okay, so I will give a task to you people, and you should give the make some groups, make some effective groups to under your guidance, and you should complete that work within given time, and you should to report to me. Okay, so that type of the organization that will be helpful to you as well as organization. So now you can see here one image is there. So organization chart means here top level set organizer sitting on the first box. In that below second line, this is a middle level manager line, and after that lower manager level side and their employees. Okay, so lower level manager, they know very well how to complete the given task from the employees. Okay, so this type of the organization which will be helpful for the organization to achieve the more profit. Next is staffing. So staffing is nothing but just manpower planning. Okay, with the correct person, a right skill which is having, then recruitment, selection of the right person among the different person, then giving some important training to that person. Okay, after that placement, that compensation, promotion of that particular person, then performance appraisal. Whatever given task from the last 6 months, 3 months, 1 year, they should check that particular performance appraisal, and according to that, they will select for the correct person for the that particular product or that particular department. Okay. The next is directing. So directing is nothing but giving to correct direction for the that process plan. So supervision, motivation, communication, leadership. So direction is a very important steps as per the top level manager side. And second thing, that suppose top level manager should already given task to the middle level manager, and middle level manager by mistakenly follow the wrong process sheet or wrong design, and they will lead to the wrong product. Okay, that time top level manager side will be guide, will be supervise, or will be motivate that middle level manager to, so this is not correct, so this is correct, so you have to follow this path. So that type of the leadership is needed from the each manager level side as per the requirement. Communication should be good with between in between that two managers, in between two employees to managers. Okay, so that thing will be motivate, and that person will be correct that mistakes, and again he will go to the correct path. Okay. Last one is controlling. So fixation of the standards means before going to manufacture any product, we have to do a standardization, calibration of that part. Okay. So that calibration is important for your standardization. Then recording of that, all the flowchart of that particular product from the raw material to finishing goods. Then measurements reporting, that department manager should report to their upper level manager daily, and if there is anything wrong, then top level manager will take the corrective action. Okay, so now you can see a first image, that person is giving instruction to their employee in aggressive manner. Okay, go to work. Okay, like this way, each and every employee you can see in that one employee is going fast, seeing angry faces. Okay, one is falling on the floor. So that side will be showing like some bad attitude towards the employee, and that relation between to that employee and manager will be not good. Okay, so that will leads to the something wrong to that organization. So how to handle the employees or team, in second image you can see controlling. We have to balancing in all aspects, means in communication as well as the relation between us, then giving or orders to that employees in good manners. Okay, not like as order, like as a giving request. Okay, so this type of the controlling is required in any organization. Then already we have seen in last lecture, we have to do some social responsibility. We have some social responsibility as per the management and top level manager side, as well as worker. So workers, consumers, owners of the business, suppliers and creditors, government, society. These are the some important parameters where we can do some social work. Okay. So we have to take care at the time of the making any product. We have to take care of the environment also. Okay, so that thing we have to should keep in mind, and we have to do the some social work. Now we can see this is these are some detailed points regarding that sub point of the social worker. So as per the worker, Worker can just pay fair wages, other financial benefits, provide growth opportunities, then organizational climate like working in home. Okay, owners they should take care of the stakeholders and taking part in management activity. And there were need to the improvement. They should do some improvement in management side also. Then supplier the raw material within time. That thing also is important for the making any good production. So our inventory part should be ready for the given particular process plan. Maintaining the good relationship with management as per the supplier and vendors, then do the payment in time. Okay. So it is good for the vendor as well as supplier. So government, so we have to pay the regular tax, we have to obey the regulations and law of the government. Okay. Avoid corruption. This is also one manager as well as organization side also. Then society organization should provide general facility for better living. Okay, maintain the healthy environment by controlling the pollution. Then management not taking the decision which will be harmful to society. Okay, management maintain the business policies and practices. So these are the some important factors as per the social responsibility from the employer also. So very important point, ethics, that also we have discussed in our last lecture. So which type of the ethics we should follow in our professional life as well as personal life. So these are the some points highlighted. Like here we can formulate our individual ethics in family, social environment, then in experience, the external factors, individual perspective. And second, the system approach management. Okay, the system approach. The common goals are what are the major components of the approach? Goods, inputs, means what then like all processes output with finished good products. Then feedback. So these are the some major points from the system approach. So as per the resource of the system approach, what are the resource? First is human, then material means raw material, then equipment, whatever that machining, then financial support from the organization as well as the vendor and resource, then information. Okay, these are the some important resources. Okay, so we'll see next part is material and technological village. So whatever that I mean management level at the analysis that manufacturing that part. After that selling, we will get some. We have to do some sales and services. And we have to take care of the customer, okay, and as well as the product. Then profit and losses. Sometimes organization will get some profit. Sometimes they will get losses. They have to manage and they have to make a report of that separate file, and they have to send to the top level organization level manager. Employee growth and satisfaction. They should have to take care of that employer each and to take that regarding knowledgeable growth and important means satisfaction in that organization. That team should take care at top level side as well as lower level side. So now you can just see here one graph is there. First is input resources, then operation process. Whatever that point we have seen previous slide, that point he organized flowchart manner. Okay. Last point is the feedback. If anything will be not working in its correct way, then one department is there like feedback. They will search, they will study in that all the top level manager finish good product level, and they will study it, and they will just send one report to the input sources top level organization level, and they will study it on that, and they will decide some strategy, and they will implement it throughout the process. So this is the our first chapter, first part. Okay. So now we will see second chapter. So sorry, first chapter, second part. So in that we will see production management or operational management, marketing management, financial management, role and nature and functions of the each department. So first point is introduction to various enterprises functions, various enterprises or organization functions. What are the major functions of the any organization or any enterprises? First is production operations. Second is marketing. First, production operation means whatever that from raw material to finished goods. Okay, that requirements comes under in this production operations. Then marketing. After that finished goods, we have to sell that product. So that is the marketing. Finance, very important part of the any company, any organization for running that organization is a finance department, which is running through by the top level manager side. Then human resource management, HR department. Okay. So in their department, they will take care of the recruitment, then placement, training. That part they will take in that department. So these are the important functions, parameters of the various organizations. So we will discuss, you know, operations management. Okay. So production is first. It is a process of setting input. Take a simple example. Production is nothing but whatever we have designed, we have set target for that product. So for that product, whatever required the input as a raw material, as a processing equipment, machines, we have to provide. Then we will get some net output. This is production. Okay. And that traditional form organized into three basic functional groups. First, marketing, finance, and production. Okay. Marketing is a generates demand. Before going to manufacturing any product, we have to take a survey from the market whether that product will have some demand. If yes, no problem. If no, we have to create demand. Yes. Then second is the financial, generate capital. If we have already some financial support, no problem. If no, then we have to generate some sources for the capital or financial support. Then production, supply output. That is our work. Main important objective of the organization. We have to supply the product. Okay. This is about the production and operation first part. Then production is an act of the producer. Simply words itself indicates the production means it is act of the producer. We have to produce the our target. Produce means manufacturing goods from the raw materials. Produce means nothing but the we are going to manufacture the assembly finishing goods from the raw materials. It is important function. Most of the other activities revolve around it. Production consists a lot of activities and it is important function as per the organization. Okay. Concept of production extended to service also. Means only producing a part, producing the product. This is not job of the organization. After that, we have to take care of the services of that product as well as customer also. So it is under production part of production management. Production is understood as a discharge of some function having some utility. So if uh, we have produced one mechanical equipment or mechanical part as per the manufacturing or production industries. So that part after sold, we have to take care each and everything regarding that part which is having functional and non-functional part. Okay. So like this way, we have to take care of the customer feedback and customer review as per the product. Then you can see here a production process system, how it will be works through this process chart. There are three important points, parameters regarding input, process, and output. In that input, each and every production system, this chart will be applicable. Okay, so input, you can see information. Information regarding that part all we have to store. Management, management decision, management process plan we have to follow regarding that particular part. Then whatever required raw material for that part we have to arrange, and whatever labor and cost required for that part we have to given as input. Then process means our production system, actual equipment machining process for the organization transformation, and we will get some output, goods finish, and services. We have to take care of that product after sales also. This is the part of the production system. Okay. You can see here, this is the organization chart of the production management department. Now you can just take one example of the production department. Now in production department, one top level manager is there. So above this first box is a top level manager. Just showing that I will just moving the cursor. This is a managing director, is a top level manager in the production department. Okay. After that, he will assign one a group leader of the production department team as a works manager. Okay. So now you can just see there are 3 to 4 type of the leaders in any organization. So top level, middle level, lower level, and how they will complete the given task to their teams. So whatever that top level manager given task to the production department manager, and production department manager is assigned one group leader to that production team, and that is called as a works manager. And how that works manager assign their team, like A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so A, B, C, D are the 4 to 5 people. Okay, that is a works under that works manager, and again that A, B, C, D, E assign some task to their team, team 1, 2, 3, like this way, and they will complete their work from that employees, then worker A, B, C, D, then works manager and the managing director of the production department. They will complete that all work from the works manager. If anything wrong will be happen in this A, B, C, D, then only works manager will be responsible for that work. Okay, understood? So, and again, top level manager will be asked to the managing director, not for work manager. Okay, then again managing director will be asked to the work manager. Like this way, they will divide this work, they will assign this work this way. So this is the management. Okay. So next, what is actually role of the production system in any organization, in any company? So process of the designing, process of the maintaining, operating, process of the servicing, and process of the centralizing the activities of a manufacturing organization responsible for the actual transformation of material inputs into makeable finished goods. Okay, so important role of the production system is first designing the that product process plan, design, model, then maintaining that record, giving some services, making some centralizing system, one-way acting system like integrated system, then taken some responsibility from the top level management side and doing some actual production from raw material to finishing. So this is the actual role of the production system. So it decides the objectives of the production. Before going to do any production, we have to make some objectives for that particular part. So production system decides the objectives of the final products. Our products will be look like this type. Okay, before making any production. So production is very important. Then production manager's role is that of a decision maker. Each and every manager, department manager, having some responsibility. So like this way, production managers have some should have some decision making capacity. Suppose plan A is given to the top level manager side, and at 11th hour that plan suppose is not going to incorrect path. So at that time, 11th hour, production manager should have take some decision at his or her own level. Okay, that capacity should have with he or she. Then planned allocation of inputs, the creation of a value through production process. Okay, once production process is started, it must be controlled. Suppose you are making one process plan for the particular production from the workstation 1 to workstation 10. Suppose for making pen or ball pen, we require 10 workstation. Okay. Suppose after some time we have to stop that or making some changes in between that workstation. So it should be controllable process, means it should be uh, suppose I want to change some program, suppose I want to change some machineries, so it should be applicable, it should be controllable. Then the control involves observing results and checking that they conform to the original plans. And controlling is also very important things during that production. We should have able to check or observe the results at each and every particular point. At the same way, we have to confirm they are going through the only following the only original plans, whatever given by the top level manager side. That thing that manager should have to confirm. So these are the some roles of the production. So next is the functions of the production management departments. What are the major or important functions of the production management departments? So one by one we will discuss. First is the materials, then methods, machines and equipments, estimating, loading, scheduling, routing, dispatching, expediting or follow-up, inspection, evaluation. The first is material. So any production department before making any production, they have to check, they have to do analysis regarding that particular material. Okay. If we are selecting MS for that particular product, so what are the properties of that material? What are the functions of that material? We have to check. Then methods, which methods we are going to using for that particular production. Okay. Next, which type of the machines we are using for that particular operations. Okay. Then estimating cost for that particular product. Then loading of the raw material to that particular machine's workstation. Scheduling is also required for which time which material will be going to that particular machine. Then route also important, how that flow is going to that machine 1 to 2, 2 to 4, like this. Dispatching after finishing goods, how that product will be dispatched. Okay. Next is follow up also important. Then inspection is a very important part of the production system. So we have to check with our inspection department like go gauge, no go gauge, visual inspection, coordinate measuring machine. Like this, so there are different modes to check the part inspection. And last one is evaluation. And last one is the bloom. bill of material. So we have to take care of the each and everything in the production department. So these are the some important functions of the production department. Next is operation management. So operation management is nothing but it involved from field of production. Means we have already seen the production department function, production department work from with applicable of the basic concept and principles of the management to those segment of the organization that produces the goods and services of the organization. Okay, production management we have seen from the raw material to finishing goods. Okay, but in operation management, same part from the throughout the production or uh, process lines and apart along with we have to check our final finishing products and services. This is the operations management is nothing but we have to just take the follow-up of the production management. Simply. Okay. Operation management is a concern with management of the production function in any organization. It is one of the we can say like the just checking of the production system, production management overall, then designing of the system of the organization that produces goods or services with planning and controlling of the day-to-day operations which takes place within the systems. Means operation management, they will take care of the daily report of that production system. Okay, whether that system is going to in correct way, means controlling that is also part of the operation management. Okay, so making daily report of the production, then checking all the operations, then checking correct path. Like this way, these are the tasks consist in operation management. The overall focus of the operation management is the effective integration of resources in the pursuit of the organizational goal. Simple operational management is just integrate all parts of the organization, integrates effective tools of all production management and try to get a good finished products. This is the main organizational goals throughout the operational management. In order to produce or transform various inputs into goods and services, an operating system is required. Whatever that given a raw material to the system, that is the one input from the organization. But side by side, organization want to good finishing goods. Okay, so for that, organization needs one operating system. So that operating system is called as operation management. Operation management is nothing but a production management, and in that production management, we have to do actual production. Only operation management will be take care of the all the stages. Okay, so an operating system consists of processes and activities. Simply in that operation management, we need one operating system. In that operating system, there are processes and activities under the production department. Okay, processes means we have to go for the uh, line of the production. We have to go for the raw material loading, unloading. These are the processing. Okay, activities like we have to transferring this part to this workstation. Then that part is having that tool is having some idle time. That part is going to for finishing for this other department. Like this, there is a transformation from the various departments into departments. It exists in all organizations and are composed of information. The end result of an operating system is to add value by improving, enhancing, and rearranging the inputs. Okay. So whatever that all the processes throughout the organization are combined together for the operational management. and end of the all the system, we will get one report from these operating systems throughout this product. Then we will improving, we will enhancing, we will rearranging the data whatever given through the organization, and we will produce one a final report of that particular part. Okay, so like this way we will handle this operational management. So next, finance department, we will see in the next picture. So we will just take one small review of this today's part. So, or rather than this review, I will just take some, we can call it the difference. First is a production management, and second is operation management. So production management is a simply, we are going to just make input to output, means from given raw material to output. Okay, so that part we will cover in every organization production department. But in operational management, we are just taking care of the all the stages data. Okay. We are taking care of the reports of the particular operations at each workstation. Okay. We have to create one final report of that part. So as per the organization demand, we have to give a day by day report of the each and every part, each and every workstation to the organization. If is there any query, is there any error, is there any mistake in between this production system, production management, then operational management will take care of that part, and they will just give feedback to upper level manager, and they will take corrective action. That is the major role of the production operation management. Okay, so already we have seen that this is our syllabus. So now you can see here unit number first, part number first we have completed in this, and today we have seen this introduction to industrial organization, that production and operation management. Okay, so remaining part, marketing management, financial management, we will see in next lecture. And in next lecture, or after that, I will send the quiz on the first part of the first chapter. So be ready. If anyone is not listening carefully, then please go to our study material sheet. After today or tomorrow, I will just put all the materials regarding this my IQM subject in study material sheet, means PPT, then class notes, assignment, MCQ. I will just put the link of that. You just go through that and then be ready for the first chapter test. So maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I will ask my quiz. Okay. So just go through that MCQs booklet, first chapter. So I'll you will get some idea regarding that MCQ questions. Okay. So here we will stop here. In next lecture, we will continue for the remaining part of the this first chapter. So I request all of you, now you can just leave the meeting.